You don't forget what it feels like. Lying there at 2:00 a.m., your body aching for rest, but your brain racing like it just had coffee. You're not thinking clearly. Your heart's beating harder than it should. And there's that same old fear whispering again. Is this what every night will feel like now? If you're over 60 and sleep has become a nightly battle, I need you to hear this. It's not your fault. And no, you don't need more pills or more willpower. What you need is something most doctors never tell you. After 60, your brain can forget how to sleep because it forgets how to hydrate itself. It's not that you're drinking too little water. It's that the water can't reach the places it matters most. Your brain, your nerves, your sleep switch, and that changes everything. But here's what's giving hope to thousands. A single glass of a natural mineral drink, taken 60 minutes before bed, is helping seniors fall asleep in under 1 minute and stay asleep for 8 full hours. No drugs, no weird gadgets. Just a forgotten science coming back at just the right time. In this video, I'll show you what's really blocking your brain from shutting down and how to fix it with one simple nightly ritual. Because after everything you've lived through, you deserve better than this kind of night. Part 1. Why sleep gets harder as we age. There's something no one prepares you for as you grow older. Sleep doesn't just get lighter, it starts to disappear. One day you realize you're waking up more often, staying awake longer, and dreading bedtime, not because you're not tired, but because you are, and sleep still won't come. It feels cruel. You work hard to wind down, turn off the lights, avoid caffeine, follow the rules, but your body doesn't respond the way it used to. And here's the truth behind it. After age 60, your brain and body change in ways that make deep, uninterrupted sleep more difficult. Not because something is wrong with you, but because something has shifted inside you. Let's start with hydration. Your brain is over 70% water, but after 60, it loses that water faster, twice as fast, in fact, as it did in your younger years. This means your brain literally begins to dry out overnight, especially if you're not absorbing minerals properly. And when the brain is dehydrated, it can't regulate your sleep hormones the way it used to. The result? You lie in bed, eyes open, brain on high alert, unable to shut off, even if your body is exhausted. You may be drinking plenty of water. That's not the issue. The real problem is absorption. As we age, our cells become less efficient at pulling water inside, especially without enough minerals like magnesium, potassium, and zinc. These trace elements act like keys that unlock your cells so water can actually get in. Without them, water just passes through your system and out, leaving your brain and nerves dry, agitated, and restless. This is why so many seniors feel thirsty even when they're hydrated, and why they wake up multiple times to urinate during the night. It's not about drinking more, it's about drinking smarter. At the same time, another shift is happening. Your melatonin production is slowing down. Melatonin is the hormone your brain releases to tell your body it's time to rest. It's like your internal lullaby. But as you get older, your pineal gland becomes less responsive, especially if your nervous system is overstimulated or undernourished. That means even when you lie down, your brain doesn't get the signal to let go. Instead, it holds on spinning, analyzing, remembering, worrying. Sound familiar? And then there's inflammation, the quiet disruptor. Many older adults live with low-grade inflammation in the nervous system, which interferes with sleep regulation. This kind of hidden inflammation can come from diet, stress, or simply aging. But when it's present, it raises your nighttime heart rate, tightens your muscles, and makes it harder to enter deep sleep, the stage where healing actually happens. So no, it's not just in your head. If falling asleep or staying asleep feels harder than it used to, it's because your biology has changed. But the good news is, once you understand what your body is missing, you can restore it. You can work with your system, not against it. And that starts by replenishing what time has quietly taken away. Because sleep after 60 isn't a luxury, it's your lifeline. and you deserve to get it back. Part 2. Sleep doesn't come from exhaustion, it comes from a calmed nervous system. You've probably had nights where you felt bone tired, physically drained from the day, maybe even mentally wiped out, but sleep still refused to come. You tossed, you turned, you sighed, and still you waited for something to shut off inside. That's the part that feels most unfair. How can you be so tired and still so awake? The answer lies not in how exhausted you are, but in whether your nervous system feels safe enough to let go. Most people believe that sleep is just the body's natural response to fatigue. But the truth is deeper and far more biological. Sleep isn't triggered by tired muscles or long days. It's triggered when your nervous system shifts out of survival mode and into repair mode. And for many people over 60, that shift no longer happens automatically. See, as we age, our nervous system becomes more reactive. The same stress that your younger self could brush off now lingers longer in the body. The part of your brain responsible for rest, the parasympathetic system, starts to lose its dominance. Meanwhile, the fight-or-flight system stays more active even at night. That means your body might be lying in bed, but your internal signals still believe it needs to stay alert, stay tense, stay awake. That's why you might feel your heart racing, or notice that your breathing never really slows down when you lie down to sleep. This is especially common in those who have experienced long-term caregiving stress, loss, illness, or financial worry. Your nervous system adapts to survive those moments, but eventually it forgets how to turn back off. And no amount of exhaustion can override a nervous system that's stuck in vigilance mode. What helps is not just rest, but repair. And repair only happens when the nervous system feels nourished, grounded, and supported. That's why certain nutrients, especially magnesium and potassium, are so vital at night. They don't sedate you, they stabilize you. They help regulate your heart rhythm, quiet nerve activity, and balance the electrical currents that tell your brain it's finally safe to sleep. Equally important is how you transition into bedtime. Many older adults go straight from overstimulation, TV, phones, evening news, into the silence of bed. But that jump is too abrupt. Your nervous system needs a bridge. A signal, a simple ritual that tells your body it's time to soften. This is where the nighttime mineral drink becomes more than a recipe. It becomes a moment of emotional and physiological permission. The warmth of the liquid, the trace minerals entering your bloodstream, the mindful act of sipping slowly. All of it works together to create a small, sacred pause in the noise of your day. That pause is what opens the door to sleep, not because you're exhausted, but because you're finally at peace. So if you've been feeling like sleep is getting harder, know this: it's not about trying harder, it's about softening smarter. Your nervous system doesn't need to be pushed, it needs to be heard, and once it is, it lets go. Part 3. The Smart Sleep Glass, simple but designed for results. Imagine if falling asleep wasn't about trying harder, but about giving your body exactly what it needs. Quietly, simply, and naturally. That's what this nighttime drink does. It's not a miracle cure. It's not a secret ingredient hidden in some exotic rainforest. It's a glass of warm, mineral-rich water. But what makes it powerful is the way it works with your body, not against it. We call it the Smart Sleep Glass because it isn't just water. It's water with intention, infused with specific trace minerals that speak directly to the parts of your nervous system responsible for rest. The key minerals: magnesium, potassium, and zinc, not in overwhelming doses, just enough to gently signal your brain it's time. Why these minerals? Because they help stabilize what's called your bioelectrical activity. That's the gentle hum of signals traveling between your brain and body, signals that need to slow down at night. Magnesium, for example, relaxes your muscles and soothes overactive nerves. Potassium supports your heartbeat and helps prevent those middle-of-the-night adrenaline surges. And zinc, It quietly supports melatonin production and reduces inflammation in the brain. Together, these minerals act like tiny messengers of calm. But it's not just what's in the glass, it's how you drink it. Warm the water slightly, not hot, just enough to comfort the stomach and mimic the body's natural temperature. Stir in the mineral salt gently with a wooden spoon. Then sip slowly, holding each sip under your tongue for a few seconds. That small act helps your mouth absorb the minerals directly into your bloodstream, faster, deeper, more effective. This glass doesn't force you to sleep, it prepares you to sleep. It tells your brain, we're not in danger anymore, you can rest now. And for many older adults who have spent years running on adrenaline, worry, or habit, this message is long overdue. What's remarkable is how quickly people feel the difference. Not because the drink sedates them, but because it nourishes something that's been quietly starving for years: nervous system balance. And when your nervous system finally gets what it needs, sleep isn't something you chase. It's something that returns on its own. So no, this isn't just another bedtime drink. It's a turning point disguised as a glass of water. And it's giving thousands of seniors their nights back, one slow sip at a time. Part 4: How to make and drink it for maximum results. This isn't just about mixing water and salt. It's about creating a small but sacred pause in your evening, a ritual your body begins to recognize as a signal for rest. And like anything sacred, the details matter. So let's walk through exactly how to make the smart sleep glass the right way, because when done properly, the effects are not only noticeable, they're lasting. Start with 200 milliliters, about 7 ounces, of bottled mineral water. Make sure it's water that contains trace amounts of magnesium and potassium naturally. Avoid tap water, especially if it's hard or chlorinated. Purity matters. Next, warm the water gently, don't boil it. You want it around 90-95 degrees F, warm to the touch but not hot. Warmth helps your body absorb the minerals more easily and soothes your digestive system before bed. Then add a half teaspoon of a high-quality mineral salt, ideally one that contains magnesium, zinc, and trace elements. This can be a specially processed sleep-friendly salt, or you can look for pharmaceutical-grade mineral blends at natural health stores. Stir it gently using a wooden spoon or chopstick. Avoid metal spoons as they may interfere with the integrity of certain trace minerals. Now here's where most people get it wrong: don't gulp it. Instead, take small mindful sips. Let each one rest under your tongue for 2-3 seconds before swallowing. This helps your mucous membranes absorb the minerals directly, fast-tracking them into your bloodstream. Finish the glass about 60 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb and respond to the calming signals. And one more tip: consistency is key. Try drinking it every evening for at least 7 nights in a row. Many seniors report a deeper sense of calm after just 1 or 2 nights, but it's the rhythm, night after night, that teaches your body how to wind down again. Over time, this ritual becomes a signal, a cue, a soft whisper to your brain: you can stop now, let the night carry you. If you often wake up between 2 and 3 a.m., try keeping half a glass next to your bed. Should you wake, take a few small sips. You might be surprised how quickly your body responds, because when minerals reach the nervous system at just the right time, the results can feel like a reset button was pressed. This isn't magic, it's biology restored. It's hydration that doesn't just pass through you, but reaches the places that matter most. And when you combine that with intentional timing, warm temperature, and a quiet space, you've created something powerful. A bedtime ritual designed to gently carry you back to the kind of sleep you haven't felt in years. Part 5: What if you wake up at 2 or 3 a.m.? There's a certain kind of frustration that only comes at 2:47 in the morning. You wake up, not to a sound, not to a nightmare, just awake again. You check the time, sigh, turn over, and you already know what's coming: an hour of staring at the ceiling, wondering if you'll ever fall back asleep, It's not just disruptive, it's disheartening. Because even when you fall asleep faster than before, staying asleep can still feel out of reach. But here's the truth. Waking up in the middle of the night is incredibly common after age 60. In fact, your body's natural rhythms begin to shift as you get older. Your melatonin drops, your bladder becomes more sensitive, and your brain enters lighter stages of sleep more often. It's not a personal failure, it's biology. And once you understand it, you can work with it gently, effectively. This is where the smart sleep glass becomes more than a bedtime drink. It becomes your middle-of-the-night ally. If you regularly wake between 2 and 3 a.m., try this simple step. Before bed, prepare an extra half glass of the sleep drink and leave it on your nightstand. Use a covered glass or thermos to keep it warm and clean. When you wake, don't reach for your phone. Don't turn on the TV. Instead, take a few slow sips of the mineral water, just as you did before bed. Hold each sip under your tongue for a moment. Breathe deeply. Let your body re-engage with the calm. What you're doing here is giving your nervous system a second signal, a reminder that it's safe to go back under. The minerals act quickly to rebalance your hydration and ease your brain's alert centers, especially magnesium and potassium, which reduce nighttime cortisol spikes and muscle tension. Now, if you find yourself waking often to urinate, that's another piece of the puzzle. It doesn't mean you're drinking too much. It often means you're not absorbing water well. To reduce those frequent bathroom trips, cut back slightly on evening fluids, but continue drinking the mineral-rich sleep glass. Because it's not about volume, it's about the right minerals reaching the right cells. And for those with high blood pressure, simply start with half the salt amount in your glass. Observe how your body feels over 3 nights. Many seniors find they can gradually increase the dose safely, but always listen to your body. Healing happens gently. The middle of the night doesn't have to feel like defeat. With the right tools and timing, you can make 2 a.m. feel like a short pause, not a setback. You're not broken, you're not alone. You just need the right kind of support, calm, mineral deep, and ready when you need it most. Part 6. Why this glass works better than sleep pills. It's easy to reach for a pill when sleep refuses to come. And for many older adults, prescription or over-the-counter sleep aids have become the nightly norm. They promise rest. They promise relief, and sometimes they deliver, at least on the surface. But here's the harder truth. What most pills give you isn't true sleep, it's sedation, and there's a big difference. Sedation is like turning off the lights in a house but leaving the engine running. Your body may appear still, your mind quiet, but the systems that actually heal, detox, and restore you, they don't fully engage. That's why so many people wake up groggy, foggy, or even more exhausted than the night before. It's also why long-term use of sleep medications can lead to memory problems, balance issues, and emotional numbness, especially in adults over 60. True sleep, on the other hand, is something your body creates on its own when the environment is right. And that's exactly what the smart sleep glass supports. It doesn't override your biology, it restores it. It works by giving your body the minerals it needs to naturally produce melatonin, calm the nervous system, and regulate brain activity, all without forcing anything. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and reduces overfiring of neurons. Potassium steadies your heart rhythm and lowers nighttime stress responses. Zinc quietly supports brain repair and melatonin synthesis. These aren't sedatives. They're stabilizers, gentle, essential, and deeply compatible with the way your body was designed to sleep. And because you're working with your body, not against it, the results feel different. You fall asleep without the crash. You wake up clear, not cloudy. You remember your dreams. You feel emotionally more present the next day. This is the difference between drug-induced shutdown and true rest. What's more, this nightly ritual gives you back a sense of control. You're no longer dependent on a bottle. You're not fearing side effects or dreading the next refill. Instead, you're using something natural, simple, and nourishing. You're listening to your body again and teaching it how to sleep, not just how to shut down. And perhaps most importantly, you're protecting your long-term health. Studies show that chronic use of sleep medications in older adults is linked to cognitive decline, increased fall risk, and slower reflexes. But deep sleep, the real kind, is protective. It strengthens memory, restores balance, reduces inflammation, and supports emotional resilience. So yes, a pill may offer a shortcut, but this glass offers something far more powerful. A path back to your own rhythm, your own calm, your own healing sleep. And once your body remembers that path, it's not something you'll ever want to trade for a quick fix again. Finally, we often think of sleep as something passive, as if it's just what happens when the day ends and the lights go out. But what you've seen in this video is something far more profound. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair, it's memory, it's mood. It's your body's quiet way of putting the pieces back together. And when that process is broken or delayed, it doesn't just rob you of comfort, it chips away at who you are. Now you understand why exhaustion isn't enough, why pills often disappoint, why your brain after 60 needs more than just darkness and silence. It needs hydration that goes deeper, minerals that support your nervous system's gentle retreat, a ritual that replaces rushing with rhythm. Because the truth is, your sleep hasn't disappeared. It's just been waiting for the right signals, the right support, the right care. And that starts with something as simple as a glass of mineral-rich water taken with intention. It's not magic, it's not hype, it's science applied with tenderness. You've learned how water alone won't work unless your cells can absorb it. How magnesium, potassium, and zinc quietly unlock your brain's ability to wind down. How even a single pause in your evening can shift your biology from survival to restoration. And how deep sleep is still available to you no matter how long it's been. This isn't just about one night of sleep, it's about what happens when you sleep well over time. Clearer thinking, better balance, stronger memory. A heart that works less hard, a body that heals, a spirit that feels lighter. So tonight, let this be your turning point, not with force, not with fear, but with choice. You now know more about your body than you did before. You have a tool, a path, a starting place, and sometimes that's all it takes to change everything. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's your birthright, and you, more than ever, deserve to feel what it's like to wake up rested, present, and fully alive.